Okay, hello, it's Pop, otherwise known as Ray. Here's some chord theory and a little bit of tuition so you can play easy chords. And once you can play this chords progression, you can play hundreds of songs just with 3 chords. Now, what is a chord? Well, a major chord, has basically a root note, which is in this case C. C is the first note of the chord. You go up the scale 2 steps to the 3rd note, you get to the next, which is E. So a C, E, and what would the next one be? It would be the 5th note of the scale. So it's actually not that one. It's actually G. And then the top note is the C again. So it sounds like this. Major chord. Now that sounds like the chimes you get on a Westminster chime or Big Ben's chime. That's a major chord in a particular key. Now pick another key, it's the same pattern. So in the key of E, the major chord, E major is E, what's that one? G, sharp, B, E. So we're going to play in E major a progression known as the 12-bar blues progression, which has got 12 bars using 3 chords. And the 3 chords in the 12-bar blues sequence are E, A, and B. And they're referred to as the 1, the 4, and the 5 chord. So in chord progressions we use Roman numerals or numbers to talk about the chords in the progression, and it relates to the distance up the scale that the chord happens to be. So that the 1 chord is the root or the name of the scale. In this case it's E. The 4 chord is 4 notes up the scale, namely A. And the 5th chord is 5 notes up the scale, B. Okay, let's look at what these chords look like. The E major chord actually has 3 fingers. The full 6-string chord has got your first finger on the 3rd string 1st fret, and then the middle finger is on the 5th string 2nd fret, and then the other ring fingers on the 4th string 2nd fret, and it sounds like this. But if you can't do all those, a short way of doing it is 3-string chord. 3-string chord just needs 1 finger on the 3rd string 1st fret. Just play 3 strings, top 3 strings. Now if you move that up and you want to move it up 5 frets to make the A chord, you move it up like that. Those 2 top strings have to be fretted at the 5th fret. So you use your finger like that. That replaces the nut. We moved it up 5 frets, and then your middle finger becomes that one we had before on the 3rd string, 6th fret. So it's the A chord. Moving it back down again, goes there. Now notice this finger we don't use the 1st finger because it's replaced by the nut at the top of the fretboard. So the A goes here. To get the B chord, we would go another 2 frets up to the 7th fret. Those are our 3 chords. The 1 chord is the E, the 4 chord is the A, the 5 chord is the B. So with those 3 chords we can play lots of 12-bar blues like this. They say it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. They say it's your birthday, you're gonna have a good time. Say it's your birthday, happy birthday. birthday to you, say it's your birthday, etc. Or we could play, I've been told when a boy gets a girl, takes a trip around the world. Hey, 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 tell what you do. If you can do those chords, you can extend it a little bit more to a 5-string chord by using what's called the F shape. The F shape uses that same 2-string bar with the little finger like that, and then you put the middle finger on where we had it before, on the 3rd string, next fret up, in this case 2nd fret, because we're looking at the F shape now, which is 1 up from E. And then these 2 fingers fret the 5th and 4th string on the 3rd fret. So it sounds like that. If I drop it down to the E position, 1 fret down, you can hear that's exactly right for the E shape. But we also now know the F chord by putting that little 2-string bar with a little pointer finger. But we're not going to use the F chord in our progression, because all we need is E and A on the 5th chord, 5th fret, and then on the 7th fret is B. So we've got exactly the same chords, only we're playing 5 strings now. And it's a little harder on your fingers. So maybe you could start learning those chords with just the 3-finger shape, and then as you get your fingers stronger and they're a little bit more tough, and you're able to put them where you want and hold the strings down hard enough, you can do this F shape and play a 5-string chord like this. And when you really get good, you'll be able to do the bar, the full bar, which is this finger across all frets. And that bar lets you do any chord you like. You can now change the shape. You've got the bar, but that will take a little time. It took me about a month for my fingertips to get strong and hard. You get little segs of hard skin on your fingers, and once you've got those, you probably have hardened fingers a little bit from your violin, but you won't be able to fret the strings exactly right initially. It'll take a little practice. So let's do another song with all the full chords. I'll show you all different shapes. Same chords, just 3 chords, but I can play them in all sorts of different ways. So let's do Kansas City. Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. 7th. Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. I got some crazy little woman now, I'm gonna get me one. I might take a train, I might take a plane. Doo-doo-doo, I've forgotten the words. Kansas City, F shape. Kansas City, here I come. So this is the F shape. Crazy little woman now, I'm gonna get me one. Then I could do the 3-string chord. Kansas City, here I come. Just 3 chords, 3 strings. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little woman and I'm gonna get me one. Now did you hear that extra note I put in? That's a 7th chord. 7th makes it really tense. That's a blues 7th. You can put it in all the shapes, all the 3 chords in the blues 8/12 bar blues progression can have a 7th added. Alright, that's some chords. See you next time, Xander.